In this part, we're going to talk about the properties of natural logarithms. It's very similar to when we were talking about properties of logs in 7.5. Here, the first property is the product property. So if you have natural log of AB or ln of AB, inside is basically means A times B, hence the word product. So if you were to expand, you can rewrite it as natural log of A plus natural log of B. If you were to expand, you can rewrite it vice versa. Now, the quotient property, as I stated before in 7.5, make sure you follow the order that you see in quotient property. So let's take a look. Natural log of A over B as a fraction. It can be rewritten when you were to expand natural log of A minus natural log of B. Remember, since the A is in the numerator, A was written first. And since B is in the denominator, B is written second. The same thing can be said if you were to go from these two natural log and you were to condense. Since natural log of A was first, the A is on top. Since the natural log of B is second, the B is on the bottom when you're trying to condense to a single natural log. Last, this is the power property. Now I wrote out two types. I wrote where natural log of A to the power of X, where the X is inside the parenthesis. For the other one, natural log of A to the power of X, but this time X is outside the parenthesis. So if you have an exponent inside or outside the parenthesis, you can still rewrite it. Basically, you move the exponent in front of natural log. As you can see here, both of them are equal to the same thing, X times natural log of A. So that's what you get when you're trying to use the power property. You move the exponent in front of natural log. If you're trying to condense, you just move it back into the inside of natural log. You can have it outside the parenthesis or inside, doesn't matter. But the one thing I mentioned before is if you have multiple parts. So for example, if you had 5 natural log of 3x, then the 5, when you're trying to condense, it will be natural log of 3x to the power of 5. This one, the 5 will be outside the parenthesis, and it has to. The reason is because you have inside the natural log two parts, the 3 and the x. So if you have multiple parts inside, then the exponent stays outside the parenthesis, only in that case. But if you have a single part, like a single number or a single variable, then the exponent can be inside or outside the parenthesis. So make sure you remember that.